guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Optibotimus coming with another video review. And on today's episode, thanks to the folks at Mattel, we're going to be taking a look at their new Jurassic World Dino rivals, Dracorex. For the package, the card here is very similar to what we've been seeing with these new Dino Rival figures, which I absolutely love. But unlike some of the larger ones, these smaller figures are actually put in this kind of clamshell. You still have that Dino Rivals logo down here with the T-Rex and the trike, and of course you got a very confused looking Owen there, but that's really the only thing that's different. You come around to the back of the package, and you got other dinosaurs that are in this assortment as part of the attack pack, including one who I'm not even going to attempt to try to say. Looks like they just threw a whole bunch of letters there. But these new Dino Rival figures, in conjunction with the Jurassic World Facts app, you can still scan the bottom of these dinosaurs' feet and get some facts, as well as something new with the Dino Rival figures is the actual collector card, which gives you some information as well. But for the packaging on this guy, that's about it. So without further ado, let's get him out here and see how cool he actually is. Alright guys, so here we have the Dracorex open up and out of its packaging. And starting off first, like I said, he does come with a collector card. This side just has the Dino Rivals logo. On the other side here, you got his strength, speed, intelligence, and ferocity. He's got a ferocity of 3, so he's not very ferocious. Despite the fact that he's got a whole bunch of horns coming out of his head, he looks pretty laid back. Now, the Dracorex is actually in the same family as the Pachycephalosaurus or the Stygimoloch. The Pachy is known for having that really dome-shaped head, and he really doesn't have, or the Dracorex really doesn't have that. He has a little bit more of the Stygimoloch look in terms of having the little horns coming out. But regardless, this guy looks terrific. He's so cute. He really, really is. Great color on here as well. I like how what they did with the lower section here, instead of just keeping it a kind of bland sort of cream color, they put these speckles throughout the entire thing, which look really very, very nice. I love how that turned out. You got a really nice brown coloring here with some darker sort of stripes throughout the entire thing. Just the overall detail is always blowing me away. Coming in to take a closer look, you can see gorgeous paint here in the head. You got nice yellow eyes. Very amazing sculpt on this. The only thing that could make it a little bit better are these little smaller horns here on the front, having that same bone color that the larger ones have. That's a very, very minor thing that doesn't detract from me enjoying this figure whatsoever. You can see he's got his nice little beak area, and then like I said, gorgeous coloring here. Again, maybe you could put a little bit of, because you have the little brown coming down here, maybe you could have put a little bit there, kind of like you did on the back section. Put a little there. At this point in time, Mattel's blowing me away with almost every dinosaur that they're releasing, so I'm just literally nitpicking right now. But this is, again, a really gorgeous looking piece. And from what I can remember, I do have the Stiggy and of course the Pachy. The only thing that I think that is reused are these little arms. These might be the only thing that I think are carried over from those previous figures. Oh, if you are doing the Jurassic World Facts app, there you go. I'll put that there. Hopefully it'll get in focus for you. You can scan that. You can add this guy to your collection if you want to. But really, absolutely terrific figure. Now, for some size comparisons, I do have a slightly smaller one. This is the Proceratosaurus, so you can see that, and I never did a video of this. I got them, and I just never got around to doing them. But you can see that they are roughly the same size here. Let's bring in the Concavenator. There he is. He's a little bit bigger of a dino. You can have something like that, and you can have yeah, so you can have some battles and everything. So again, a larger sized dinosaur compared to a smaller one. I love how they're doing the scaling here to measure from his tail to his beak. Looks like he's about 6.5 inches long in this configuration here, maybe 3 3/4 or so tall. You can rear him back a little bit. The legs are articulated, so you can get those legs like that. You can even use the tail to kind of balance him, and you can get this guy about 5 inches or so tall. I mean, you can even point the head up and everything. So really good size. I love how they're in scale with one another. First articulation, I guess you could say that the tail rotates. Don't really need it to rotate, but it's nice that it's there. The legs are on just some swivels. They move forward and back. So kind of poses that you're going to get are going to be kind of like crouched down, and then any degree of just standing there. And then again, like I said, you can have him reach up like that, which is actually kind of cool. His little front arms here are on just swivels as well. You have a nice hinge section right here for the base of the neck, which probably is carried over, or well, maybe they're just used because he's in the same family as like the Packy. So you can hinge that forward and back. But then what's really nice is the head itself up here is on a pin hinge joint. So you can see you got the little hinge section right here that allows you to move them up and down, and then you can rotate it around. So you can kind of get him tilting his head, looking down and twisting. I mean, a couple different options there for you, but overall, stellar looking figure. Really, it is. The detail on here is amazing. The paint is stellar. Like I said, at this point in time, I'm just kind of looking for things wrong, which I mean, as a reviewer, I guess I'm supposed to try to find things wrong. With a lot of these, I mean, I can't. They're just so good looking, honestly, that you can absolutely tell that Mattel, the team that's doing these, love what they're doing. These guys just look great. They are turning out fantastic. The only fear that I have is that they're gonna stop. I don't want them to. These guys are fantastic. So all that being said, again, I want to send a huge shout out to the folks over at Mattel for helping to make this review possible. If the Dracorex here is a figure that you'd like to add to your collection, he is hitting various retail locations right now. So if you're looking for him, good luck and happy hunting. Or as always, you can keep your eyes on places such as Big Bad Toy Store. For that, I'll put a link down in the video description where you'll go to BBTS and you can check out availability on this guy as well as the rest of the wide range of new Mattel Jurassic World figures. But beyond that, guys, that's about it. Remember, if you like this video, I would really appreciate your support simply by hitting that little thumbs up button. That one small gesture really does go a long way towards helping me out, guys, and I would really appreciate it. Also, I want to send a huge thank you if you made it all the way to the end of this review. Another way that you can really help support my channel is making sure that you watch a video all the way through. And if you did that, thank you. And finally, remember, the real trouble with the world is that too many people grow up. Thank you for watching and taking the time to be a kid.